What is a pain you can't truly explain until you've endured it? Nerve pain. I contemplated cutting off my arm because I didn't know how to make it stop. Also, unmedicated childbirth. Wasn't my plan, but the baby came way too fast. Didn't even know there was a fetal ejection reflex. Giving birth to your twins, knowing they won't survive. 21 to 22 weeks old. That wheelchair ride out of the hospital with 2 boxes of handprints instead of babies will forever replay in my head. I had to endure just under 2 days of nerve pain after an accident, and I truly thought, if this doesn't go away, I'm going to kill myself. I have a new respect for people with chronic pain. Terrible, I'm so sorry for your loss. That's beyond heartbreaking. The death of a spouse. I'm a few months away from this. It's been 4 years now since a stage 4 diagnosis, and it's coming down to the end. There are no more options. I'm dreading it. It's a lot of work, but I find it effortless as I'm so much in love with them. Losing a child. My sister died at 2. My father has never recovered, nor has he ever really spoken about it. He opened up to me once and he said, "I cannot even remember my daughter. The last thing I seen of her was the paramedics putting Talio papers in her eyes to see if her pupils would dilate. Then they made me follow them to the morgue to identify her. His brain can't recall his baby because he is only filled with trauma from her last moments. So now to cope, he pretends she doesn't exist. He has been waiting to die for years because, in his words, if I am a kind enough man, I'll get to heaven and see my daughter again. I don't know how he lived his life dealing with this." Finding out you've been truly betrayed by a lover or friend. This is actually the worst pain I've ever felt. Even worse when you are betrayed by both. I've had to deal with so many horrible life-changing moments. I've had to deal with all sorts of deaths from my brother, grandparents, my best friend, 20 other friends, dogs, cats. I've been to prison, had my house raided, had to cut off my dad completely from my life, been robbed at gunpoint by people I would have given my life for. I could keep going. Absolutely none of that compares to the pain I felt. Finding out my girlfriend was cheating on me, sleeping with my best friend. After becoming so cold to the world already, having the only 2 people in my life who I genuinely loved and felt true companionship with both betray me was a world-shattering feeling that I have never felt in any way before, no matter how tremendous the loss. I've been in weekly therapy for 1.5 years now and have made tremendous strides in overcoming that grief, tender loss, betrayal. I am doing so much better than I ever thought would be possible. But no matter how much better I am doing, my world is forever shattered from that moment. I will never be the same. I will never trust and love people the same. My self-worth and role in people's lives will always be questioned. Other people's friendship, loyalty, and trust will always be questioned. Losing my brother, grandparents, friends, pets, etc. was a tremendous loss, but life keeps on moving, and eventually them not being there becomes normal. The betrayal I felt still loops in my mind non-stop every day over 2 years later. No matter how much I heal from it, it will always be a non-stop mental anguish that will exist with me for the rest of my life. The betrayal of a lover, friend, and especially both changes you as a person. It completely shatters your perspective on the world, and it only hurts so much more when you have nothing but love in your heart for these people. Despite what they did, I don't hate them. I miss them so much it makes me cry. I miss my friend, man.
A little pause. If you like the content that I make, then don't forget to subscribe and like it. Thank you.
I left California because of that. My best friend of 15 years got together with my girlfriend of 5 years. My confidant. I've cried with this guy many times. We've drank countless beers together. He was at my wedding, all that gone. I now wish them the best, but man, that sucks. All our mutual friends found out. They call me to tell me regularly they've seen them on social media together, posting things that hint it's been going on for a while. The day I left, they started posting pictures. Homie, from the bottom of my heart, I hope you guys are happy. And I truly hope we never see each other again. Not here, not in our afterlife. You know how much I struggled with her, made me homeless, kept me broke, and reduced me to nothing. I hope you do better. Going no contact or bare minimum contact with one or both of your parents. I think that many people don't understand that it's never easy, and it's not something that you decide after one disagreement. The pain and guilt of going no contact is very hard to endure, especially at the beginning. Even if your parents did some awful things to you, you still have that little bit of hope that they'll change someday, and that everything will be better. Going almost no contact or no contact at all is the absolute last resort. And saying that you shouldn't do it, they're your parents after all, is even more painful. I know that they are, but they've failed me my whole life. I've talked to them. I've tried to show them how much the things they did have hurt me, but it never worked. I still hope that one of them is going to change, and I will have the child-parent relationship I've always wanted, but it's very unlikely. And it just hurts that it is like that, and I can't even feel comfortable around my parent, and talk to them only when it's necessary.